Reboot is really about how we should manage our time in our later life. You know, of the major gifts that we have, time, talent, and treasure, time is the only one that we really spend. Once time is used, it never comes back. Talent builds over our life. Treasure builds over our life. And it's treasure not just in money, but it's treasure in what we know about, treasure in people we know, treasure in the things we can do. And Reboot is about how we use all these gifts that we bring to later life in ways that are productive and satisfying. By productive, I mean ways that help others or repair the world in some way. And by satisfying, I mean they satisfy us. They bring meaning to our life. When I approached retirement, I started looking at the retirement books, and they were about the golden years of endless leisure and amusement and pleasure seeking. And you know, pleasure seeking is okay some of the time for all the people, and it's okay all the time maybe for some of the people. Research shows that maybe 20% of the people are very happy with a golden years paradigm, but 80% of the people are not. And those people really have nowhere to go for guidance, and that's what Reboot is about. It's for those 80% who want to do something more than live a life of leisure in their post-career years. Now, if you look at most of the other books, they also are about where to relocate, whether you should downsize or not, or whether you should stay where you're living now. In fact, most people do stay put. Over 90% of the people continue to live where they quote retired. Many of the other books are about financial planning, about your 401k, about how to manage your money, about whether you should buy gold or equities. I mean, they just go page after page with all this kind of stuff. Many are about nutrition and fitness and what you should eat, and Jane Fonda does a great job of that, and there are videos on it. But you know, that's not going to help a lot of people who are concerned about the spiritual and other aspects of later life. Reboot is about how we should manage our time in our later life, to what purposes, to what ends, in ways that are productive and satisfying. That's what sets it apart. And it gives a roadmap on how to do it. It talks about how to take a time out to decide what you want to be in later life. Not what you want to have, not what you want to do, but what you want to be as a human being, as a person. It gives you a second chance to do and think and be the person that you wanted to be for the first 65 years or 60 years, but maybe missed it for some reason. Later life, your post-career years, are a time when you can be what you want to be, and Reboot helps you to get there.